Hey guys, today's topic is about Redditors who make $100,000 a year without affording a degree. What is your job? Let's begin. Nuclear plant operations. You can get into a senior reactor operator licensing class with certain experience or education. A huge number of the SROs are ex-Navy nukes. The Navy requires a HS diploma. Job pays usually starting of over 100K. I used to manage a corporate recycling shipping containers. The job was a lot of physical work but doesn't require any special skill beyond management. I had a 67,000 year salary and earned about 35,000 per month in bonuses. We basically charged companies to dispose of their drums and IBCs, clean and painted any in good condition, and sold them for less than the cost of new containers, usually to the same people that paid us to haul them away, and scraped and unusable. My trucks didn't move without turning a profit. My wife, director level in logistics, worked up from retail management. She's very smart and incredibly hardworking. Most of the people at her companies with position at the same level have MBAs. Here I am with a bachelor's making less than she does, lol. Super proud of her though. Husband is a union tower crane operator. He dropped out of high school, got his GED at 25, joined the union at 29 and at 34 makes almost 200K a year. It's a good gig as long as you don't mind heights. Edit, we live in the PNW. He works along the Portland or Vancouver WA border. Best way to get into cranes is to call your local IUOE. Go through the apprenticeship program and work your way through your certificates. Build relationships with your peers and maintain your work ethic. You won't see the out of work list, you'll be requested for jobs. Software engineer. Edit, for reference, self-taught, 15 years now. Me as well, but I had some training in the Air Force. It's been over 20 years now. We are hiring a junior developer out of a boot camp. Starting pay is around 60 or so, but in 5 years they will be over 100. I'm a freight conductor for a Class 1 railroad in the United States. $108,000 a year. Never stepped foot in a college before. I'm 22 years old. How do you get into this field? I went onto their website Union Pacific and saw they were hiring for train crew in my city, so I applied. Initially, I didn't hear much for a few months until one day I got an email to take an online test. After that test, they set me up with an interview. They extended me an offer at the interview contingent. I passed the drug test, background check, and physical test. Not me, but my wife. She made 290K last year and is estimated to make 350K this year. She owns a business that does like 1.5 million in sales of surgical device equipment to hospitals. She sells stuff like shoulder and hip replacements, the plates and screws used to fix broken wrists, nerve grafts, and even these crazy magnetic nail things that allow people with different length legs to have length added, or for people with dwarfism to add up to 4 feet of total height. Edit to add, she does not have a college degree, but she joined the army and did a 1-year program to become a radiologic tech. She did that job in the operating room during surgeries for a couple years, and meeting other sales rep is how she came into her job. She was such a high seller that her first boss was afraid she would quit, and then his business would fail. So he offered her 50% ownership of the company. Since then, she has started up a second business selling other non-competing products so that she gets 100% of the profits versus half. I work as a pea pressure welder in Canada. I have my own rig, truck with welding equipment in it, and I average $125 an hour. Depending on the work available and how much time you're willing to put in, you can make anywhere from 100k to 400k. Last 3 years, I've made 250k working 9 months of the year and taking 3 months off. Eyelashes extensions in a rich city. My old job was high-end car sales. I sold a brand new 2018 G63 AMG to a couple who owned a bunch of nail salons. My favorite part, they paid cash, like literally a bag of cash of 160k. I was blown away. Dental laboratory manager, come owner. This sounds like the kind of thing that would require a degree. Not at all. My highest education is a GED. I'm a recruiter, no college degree or certifications. I had 5-ish years of retail food experience, ending that run with a general manager title before getting into recruitment. Pretty much anyone can get into a recruiting job if you apply to work at staffing agencies. Agency recruiting is a grind, but you can make a ton of money with the commissions, and the base salary without commissions is normally plenty to live on. And if you just pay your dues with a staffing agency for a few years, you can transition into a corporate in-house recruiting job after that. My first year in staffing, my base was 40k and I made 70k total that year including commission. My second year, my base was 42k and I made 90k including commissions. Then I moved into a corporation recruiting job with a well-known tech company. The base was much higher, but I took a bit of pay cut overall in exchange for benefits and work-life balance. My first year there, I was at 70k base and around 85 total including bonuses. I just completed 3 years there, going into my 4th year now. Currently at 80k base and 100k including bonuses. I have a raise going effective in January to 90k base and 115k including bonuses. If you go into recruitment, go with either healthcare, nursing or physicians not allied or tech recruiters. That's where the money is. You won't make much recruiting for more blue collar industries. Feel free to AMA. Operator cum maintenance at a peaker plant. Blue collar jobs are and have been in demand. Find one you think you'll enjoy and focus on retiring. It's a rewarding career. You get to work with your hands. Computers are integrated into many types of system now, so you'll learn many IT skills. You'll have to track work needed, work done, work scheduled, etc. So you'll use a lot of administration skills, so on and so forth. Most importantly, you won't end up with 50k in loan debt just to fight 30 other people for a job that starts out at 35k with crap insurance and no retirement package. Elevator mechanic. I've read elevator musician. This would be a sad job. Imagine getting booed by an elevator. I think I'd crumble. Hehe. Created a new doorway for this. I'm a sales engineer for a technology company. My compensation varies but ranges between 250k and 450k a year. Last year I made 385k. This year I'll make 250k. I dropped out of high school and my junior year and started working right away in a tech support job. This was during a time 1993 when CS degrees were relatively new and senior folks in the industry were more likely to have an EE degree instead. Fast forward 5 to 6 years, my practical work experience over that period of time trumped the other candidates my age that were just getting out of college with their newly minted degrees. Now I'm in my 40s. I've been in the same field for over 25 years and I'm damn near at the top of it. I'm thankful I was able to make it this far. It's rare for women in this field to last even half as long, and the barriers were so much greater when I first started out. Escort, it's legal in my country. Edit, I'm from New Zealand for anyone wondering. I'm the first person to admit I looked at your profile to see if you had pictures. She does not have any, if anyone is wondering. Thanks for watching and please don't forget to subscribe.